Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to a video playthrough of Resident Evil Outbreak File 2 Flashback. I will be using the character Cindy on a solo walkthrough on Very Hard Nightmare. And, of course, as you know, because I've been playing this one most recently on my videos, this is my favorite scenario. I don't know, I guess I just like the way that it's set up. I like having like an arch nemesis follow you through the whole game, being the Axeman. It's kind of fun to have him wake you up if you're just getting bored of running around and doing objectives. He'll make you think and stay on your feet and be ready for when he comes, because any female characters, when playing Very Hard Nightmare, all have pretty low vitality points. I think Cindy's is around 1400, I want to say, and Alyssa having the most at 2000. She can still get one grab from a zombie will take her full red or danger, and you'll have to end up, healing yourself or dying because, enemies are very strong on Nightmare. So basically it's all about item conservation and how well you know the scenario to place your health items around it effectively. There isn't really too much to this map that changes from easy, normal to hard and very hard, except for maybe the placement of the axe, which I'm gonna say right now is pretty crucial for me anyway, in the sense that I'm not gonna be able to beat it if I can't kill the Axeman on top of the ledge of the balcony, because it's very narrow, and even with Cindy, I can't really dodge him and get around him. But watch, this is pretty funny. Watch, this zombie followed me from around the corner, just running like hell, and sure enough, there he is right there. See, I thought that was amazing. I've never seen a zombie be that determined to kill me before. I mean, how many times? He tried to attack me 3 times. That is nothing short of amazing. So yeah, you get some aggressive zombies while playing through this, and you'll have to be pretty beast and dodging them. And see, I'm right now just stockpiling my herbs, as you see. Go. Cindy's all talking shit to these zombies. They're like, "Ugh, go!" Good times. Alright, a note about special items. I always get 8 on a run because they will, I don't know how to say it, there's like a chart on how you get graded for each thing. Of course, if you have Nightmare and Very Hard on for any scenario and you beat it, you're pretty much guaranteed 15k plus. I mean, as long as you get a decent amount of, of the scene completed at the end, and I'm sure you always do because you beat the level. So special items will add to your final score, probably a couple grand, I would say, maybe a grand or two. If you don't get any, you might get 14k. If you get 8, you might get 16k, maybe like a 2k difference or so. I don't really know, just because I always get 8 special items. But here's another one. A quick little note. I really was not too sure on where I should start this commentary, because this is a pretty self-explanatory walkthrough. I mean, I could put annotations or whatever on it just to help you guys out, but I don't know, I like talking about the game. I mean, it's a real fun game. I actually just found out that it had an online service. I know that's a joke because the servers have been shut down for what, over 2 years now? I don't know, it might even be 3 years. Like, I seriously just picked up on this game probably a month or 2 ago, and I went from being garbage at it, barely able to beat any level on easy, to beating everyone on Very Hard Nightmare with pretty good succession. So I don't know, I wish you could play this online, man. I would have a ball at it, I can tell, because I have a lot of friends that, we have old gen consoles, and I mean, I got my 360 and my PS3, but I don't know, there's just something that's really fun about this. This is like one of the last and true original survival horror games, it seems. I mean, you get like games like Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 4, which kind of diluted what, in my opinion, made the Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, even 0 for the GameCube amazing. They made you think strategy into your gameplay, where you couldn't just beat the game 6 times, be dominant, and just whatever, and you'll go through the game and have fun. Like, you actually have to be skilled in order to win. You can't just win. This game is not a push through. It's real survival. I mean, I know there's never going to be an instance, or hopefully there's no instance in real life where there's zombies everywhere and we're fighting for our life and everything, but you know, in the gaming world, I think it's pretty crucial to keep, you know, the separation of real and fake. I mean, you want to make a game that makes people think that you want to do good. If you can just play through a game and rip everything, no problem, and win, you know, there you go. I mean, that's an instance of Left 4 Dead 2. And there's nothing wrong with those games. I personally love those games. I mean, I guess in general I love all zombie games. I mean, like, really, Dead Rising, I've probably beat that, I don't even know how many times. You know, got all the achievements for the 360, just having a good time. But, they need to get back to their roots a little bit, I think, as far as the whole zombie survivalist goes, because, man, I could play this all day, and I only have 5 scenarios, and no online play, so it's just me running solos. And a quick note about the solos, I literally find playing with, you know, your PC characters, you know, useless. Not only do they get in your way, but they take your items. If you have anybody playing as Yoku or an NPC of Yoku, she will just whore all the first aid sprays, and when she gets hurt at all, she will use them. And it's pretty useless when you might need those later on in the scenario when you actually need them. She'll just use them because she's hurt, and her character will always be green health or she'll be dead. There's no moderation. So I pretty much found out, if you can run this shit by yourself, do it. Don't rely on them to hold your items for you like I used to. One of the main flaws, I think, then in my playing anyway, was I'd always have Yoku as my second AI PC, and she would always, you know, she'd carry all my necessities that I need, such as keys, you know, and she'd hold on to those for me, and I think that's great. And then I'd found out, you know, she'd either drop them for health items, or she would just run around and die, and then I would have to find her dead body to get the keys off of her. And I'm just sitting there going, wow, you know, this is pretty damn useless. And I had to purchase in the extra menu, you know, I want to purchase all the unlockables eventually, which I probably will, but I purchased, you know, being able to go lone wolf or solo, or whatever you want to call it, and all my scenarios, and that is just, oh, it has made life very nice in this game's sense, because I can just run shit now. I don't need people to get in my way, whore my items, and make me get a slower playthrough. I mean, if you're going for all score, like I pretty much was, because I don't know why, I love unlocking all the different costumes for all the NPC characters. I think it's just really fun, you know, having a good time, play through a map on very hard with, like, the Axemen on this map, you know. I mean, they all have their benefits and their cons and everything, and you know, it just makes the game a little more fun, even in that sense. And I mean, I unlocked Infinity Mode, which is like, I don't know, 50k or something. Like, that was pretty expensive as far as the score goes, but man, when you play through the scenarios on Very Hard Nightmare, and you just can beat them no problem and have fun, and you'll realize you can rack up a couple $100 grand and score no problem and pretty much get all your unlockables. I mean, I haven't unlocked, you know, everything yet. I think I still need to get quite a few gallery or photo shots or whatever those are called of all the people, but that's just for, you know, I guess for me to have. Not like anybody's gonna see all the things I've collected. But I don't know, it gives you something to go for. Like, you can beat this game each scenario 20 times and get each one to 100% and still have fun because of the challenge factor. Like, I mean, what game can end up returning you the favor of wanting to play it again just to say I beat it? Because there's like a reward or a self-confidence in it. Like, I don't know.